This is Tinus Botha for Harvesters Ministries. I've got some great feedback for you from Uganda. So in February, I had the opportunity to visit our stream in the West Nile province of the northern Uganda province. And so this is a really sensitive area in Uganda. It is bordering the DRC that has some rebel groups on that border called M23. And there's also another rebel group on the western part of Uganda called the ADF. Now, what's exciting about this whole area is that in between the rebel groups and the violence and all the problems in that area, Harvesters Ministries are busy training church planters. And that is so exciting to see what the Lord is busy doing in and through the local church. Now, on the 15th of February, we visited the West Nile province. Now, I flew in and then I ended up in a car. We drove up, eventually ended up on a motorbike, and then ended up on foot. But eventually I got to the pastors and they were so excited for me to be there because the training that we as harvesters provide is some of the only theological training that many of these pastors receive. And like you know, we do it all for free. That is the beauty of Harvesters. We really want to empower local churches, local pastors, give them a good theological basis from where they can start operating, planting new churches, and making more disciples. And that is what I've seen in the West Nile province. Now, our church planters in that area, and specifically our stream leader, his name is Faheda Peter, he's even gone across the border and started planting churches in between the rebel groups in a very sensitive area. And he is doing this, with the courage that the Lord is giving him. But also, this just proves to us, the zeal the guys have, to preach the gospel, to see the churches being planted and making new disciples. So thank you for your prayers, and specifically thank you for your prayers for Uganda. Uganda is a beautiful country with the most beautiful people, but they have many challenges. But in the midst of all those challenges, I can say that the church in Africa is not busy surviving, it is busy thriving. And we see miracles upon miracles, new churches being planted, disciples being made, Jesus Christ being glorified above it all. And I'm happy to give you that kind of feedback. Thank you so much for your prayers and your support. May the Lord bless you all. Thank you so much.